For the second time this year, we're talking St. Anselm football here on NE10 Now, the podcast. We are joined on the offensive side this time by sophomore quarterback Drew Forkner. Drew, congratulations on the season that you guys have put together. Give it to me through your perspective. What does it look like through the QB's eyes?
We had some struggles early on. We just kind of went, we got good coaches, listened to the coaching. We've just inputted it the last few weeks and we've been fortunate to get in the win column a bunch this year. So it's been fun so far. I've had a lot of fun playing with my teammates. The offensive line has done their thing, the receivers, the backs, the defense, everybody. It's been, a team effort and our success so far. So it's been a lot of fun.
What's clicked the last 2 weeks specifically? Because as the schedule has advanced, you've played more and more games against teams that are up there in the standings with you that you've needed to win if you want to be in the championship hunt. The last 2 weeks specifically, what's worked?
I think it just kind of goes back into the culture that Coach Adam has installed with all of us. I think everybody's fully bought in. That started early in camp, and we've just we've gone back to the basics. Like I said, our coaches coach, and we just kind of listen. And they've been coming up with great game plans, and we've been executing out on the field, and it's just been kind of clicking at the right time.
What does blue collar mentality mean to you?
We just go to work every day. You got to come to work to go to work, and we go to work every single day. Doesn't matter what we're doing, meetings, practice, lift. We try and attack it as best we can and put the best foot forward.
The defense has their trash can that they slam the ball into after turnovers. It's part of their mantra, their mentality. Is there an equivalent of some sort on the offensive side?
I guess we just kind of slap hands and grab some pine after we score a touchdown. We don't got much to it. I wish we had something like that, but we get excited for each other. It's a good time. Yeah,
You got a couple more weeks here to think of like a touchdown chain or something of that nature.
we'll have to get creative.
Tell me about your career at this point. Quarterback is an incredibly difficult position, especially at the college level where offenses get more complicated. And it's incredibly difficult to play it as a true freshman when you've arrived on campus weeks ago and you've got an entire playbook and you've got to command that and you've got to command an offense and all that goes with that. What was it like for you to play successfully as a true freshman last year?
It was nerve-wracking for sure. I had a good group of guys around me, especially in the quarterback room. A lot of guys helping me out, just backing me up, giving the confidence I needed to go out on Saturdays and just perform to the best of my abilities. You know, like I said, we had a lot of great players last year, as we do this year. The offensive line, I was always done their job. They always got my back. The backs in the backfield are always picking me up, making big plays, and then the receivers, they're always doing their thing as well. And on the flip side, the defense has always got my back. We've always had a really good defense, and if we do make mistakes, I know that they'll take care of it on their end. And it was definitely nerve-wracking for sure, but just being able to understand that I've got a bunch of guys behind me that fully believe in me and trust in me to just go out there and play and not worry about every little thing kind of help propel me to just go out there and play and not think.
What's the hardest thing to learn, adjust, adapt to as a true freshman as a quarterback?
um Obviously when you're 18 years old going against kids that are 22, 23, just kind of trying to take care of yourself, as well as just the game is played at a much faster pace. So just trying to digest everything you see coverage wise or what's going on in the box, and just as well as just like trying to mentally comprehend what the play call is coming in. It was just a lot. And, the more reps and the more games you play, you kind of get a better understanding of it all. And then it all just kind of slows down for you. So.
Do you see more now? Like, are you able to check in and out of things differently than maybe you would have last year? Like, do you see more routes than maybe you would have last year where it's, hey, I got to focus on this guy. Now it's like, all right, I kind of have an idea of what all four guys are doing. How has that progressed?
100%. In the spring and the summer, we had a lot of meetings, just trying to catch up mentally to the rest of the team and the guys on the team. And last year I was pretty gung ho on one guy, and if he wasn't there, you're just kind of getting out and trying to survive almost. But this year, we've learned a lot as a group. I've learned a lot as an individual, and the coaches trust me. They've given me the freedom to check. We've expanded on some stuff. We're able to run some new concepts, some higher level things, just because we have the guys to do it. And I'm now at a point where I can, somewhat comprehend what's going on. But yeah, it's been really cool just trying to mentally expand what you're digesting and seeing, and just put that into a game plan and being able to go out and execute that every Saturday.
You are from Texas, correct?
Yes, sir.
There are a lot of colleges, Division One, Two, and Three, between Texas and New Hampshire. Uh, what happened that you jumped over all of them and wound up in Manchester?
It was Coach Adam. I came up on a visit. Coach Adam was a great guy. The rest of the staff just showed me nothing but love and hospitality. And my parents always said, go where you're loved, where you're liked. And they showed me the most love and most respect. And I wanted to be a part of something that they were building. And it's been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Just being up here, I've made great relationships. New England's been a nice change from hot and flat Texas, so that's been awesome. But I don't know. It just kind of felt right, and then it was another opportunity to go play football for the next 4 years. So, yeah, it's been a really good decision, and I really enjoy it up here.
You said hot and flat. So, what's it like being in the cold and the snow? And are you a guy that's gotten out into the mountains in the off season?
No, I haven't explored up into the mountains and all New Hampshire has to offer, but it's definitely been an adjustment. It gets freezing up here. It's the first time I've actually had to buy a legitimate winter coat, so that was an adjustment. But I like it. It's a nice change from back home.
What's something that people wouldn't know about Drew Forkner? Like, what do you do outside of football? Like, do you have a dog? Like, yeah, acclimate people to who you are as a human being.
Um, I don't know. I got two dogs at home, which is they're awesome. I got two Labradoodles. Let's see, what would they not know about Drew Forkner? I don't know. I play basketball sometimes with a lot of the quarterbacks in the room. That's always fun. I guess just kind of hanging out. When I'm not on the field, I like to hang out with my friends and hang out with guys on the team. It's always fun to just be around them and get away from football a little bit, no matter what we're doing.
Who's the best basketball playing quarterback?
100% have to say myself there. I don't think
That
it's
that
going
sounds like a
well.
hype thing.
It might be. I don't know. I played basketball all 4 years out of high school, but we got some dudes in the room that can play. So it's always fun. We play 3v3. We got six quarterbacks, so the teams are always evenly matched, and we can mix and match, who plays who. But it's always a good time.
What's your major, Drew?
I'm business and finance.
What do you want to do with that?
Um, I kind of want to be a hedge fund manager. Once I saw Wolf of Wall Street, I know that's probably not the best example to go off of, but what those guys do, I really, I don't know. I want to deal with money and, make a decent amount of money to support family and friends and, all that type of stuff. And, it's just something I'm interested in. I don't know. I got some time to figure it out here.
Sell me this pen.
So
No, you don't
uh,
have to do that. I won't put you on the spot. But I will say a couple weeks left in the season. St. A's has never won the conference. You guys will be really happy at the end of the season and holding a trophy if fill in that blank for me.
it all comes down to execution for us. We're not looking on to the next week. I think our mantra lately has been 1-0 every day. You got to stack good days to, if you stack the days, you're going to have a good week. And that's just kind of what we've been, thinking about. Just put one foot in front of the forward and everything will kind of fall into place. So just not jumping into the next week and, thinking about ifs and buts, but just, controlling what we control. That's something that Coach Adam always preaches. And I think we've kind of taken that and run with it. We're just trying to control our effort and attitude on the field. And, it seemed to work out for us as of late. So that's been the mantra, and that's what we're going to continue to ride.
Drew Forkner, congratulations on what you guys have done so far. Best of luck the rest of the season. I know we got to get you to meetings, so we'll get you off on prep for New Haven and appreciate the time.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Drew. That was great.
Thank you. That was
See ya.
awesome.
All
See ya.
right. Bye.
Bye.